What's up, Epic 7? Well, Intern Coon did it again, everybody. That's right. Smilegate, in the wee hours of the night, at least for us over here on North America side, pushed the update live. That's right, at least part of it. They pushed the update that's supposed to happen after maintenance partially live. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we got to see some crazy stuff, right? Tori's artifact was in the game, kinda, partially, with Grail of Blood as the icon in the corner. Just a placeholder. It wasn't the full art asset, but it was in there. We also had Tori in the journal, and you could click on her and look at Tori. Tori's looking a little unusual here, but again, Aether is just a placeholder. And what else do we get? Oh, that's right. File not found when you try to demo Tori's skills. You just got some weird little art assets, because again, it was only partially loaded into the game. All three skills are the same. What else got pushed through? That you could look at Tori herself in the journal and kind of see a silhouette where Tori's eventually going to go when they fully load it. So what happened? Why did all of this stuff get pushed forward? Well, we don't know. And we tried to let Smilegate know about it. Sue and several other of the influencers were in the CM Discord trying to ping the community managers, trying to let them know, hey, Smilegate needs to find out what's going on, because this is all jacked up and people are seeing what's going on in the game. And it wasn't just about Tori either. DN was in there, but her assets aren't working right because of her new buffs. Fallen Cecilia was in there. You could see Fallen Cecilia with her speed imprints. You could see Ras with his new tree available. You could see Fallen Cecilia with her skills. So, and it was working in the fights too. You could take them into fights and they had actually had their skills running. Smilegate, I guess, Intern realized what he did and immediately put the game into maintenance mode. All this only got pushed out for the PC client. If you're playing on emulator or on mobile device, you were unimpacted by any of this. But if you were playing on stove, you got slammed into a 45-hour maintenance. They basically put the game into maintenance until the bounce patch, until actual maintenance time went. So a lot of people couldn't log into the game. Now we're getting pinged, we're getting tons of messages. Hey guys, what's going on? I can't play the game. I can't do my guild wars. I can't get into the game. What do I do about this? And we're trying to reach out to the people who can make the phone calls, who can get in touch with Korea and get things done. But you know what? Smilegate fired all those guys. So for all the people out there who's saying these guys didn't do anything, they were useless, they weren't helping us at all. If you were impacted by this, enjoy the impact of not having a community manager team, because this is it. Things don't get handled, and it took about 12 hours for this to finally get noticed by Korea, patched and fixed. Now you can get back into the game again. You do have to do a pretty sizable download. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's about a full game reload. So you'll probably have to do a full 5 gig reinstall of the game. I know one or two people were having issues with, after they installed, it took them through the tutorial and then they had to log out and log back into their accounts. But most people, at least for me, it worked fine. And after I did the update, I was able to jump in and play the game, and the assets are no longer in game. You can no longer see or use Fallen Cecilia's new kit. You can no longer view Tori in the journal. Everything is as it should be, but man, what a mess. What a mess that it took this long to patch and fix, and I'm not sure how this even happened in the first place, but here we are. Now, there is one thing that's a little bit interesting that also got leaked as a result of all of this, something we didn't know was coming. Urban Shadow Choux is getting an exclusive equipment. So how about that? It is a speed base stat EE. So she's going to get 5 to 10 more speed innately just from having this exclusive equipment on her. And look at this. At the end of the caster's turn, or sorry, at the end of the turn, grants stealth to the caster for 1 turn. 100% chance. It's better than guiding light for rangers. I mean, it's not stealth at the start of the fight. She'll be visible at the start, but as soon as she takes a turn, she's permanently stealthed unless you knock her out of stealth, and she's 10 speed faster. 10 speed faster. I mean, where's my shoe? Where's my rat? Hey, rat, where are you? Dark Warriors. Urban Shadow Choux. So my rat's going to be 260 speed. You know what? Recommended. Let's see. This down, this up, this up. Yes, yes. No, no, no. Maybe. We can do better than that. .295 speed Choux. 295 speed, Urban Shadow Choux, and when she takes a turn, she's permanently stealth. And she's still doing respectable damage. I'm losing a lot of HP, but I'm gaining some crit damage. I bet I could optimize this better to maintain my health and crit damage, get her speed up. I don't really care about any of these units having speed gear. I mean, I can replace Luna's piece. That's not a big deal, but holy crap, guys. This was just with an in-game Fribble search. 295 speed. 295 speed, and I can run her with Fallen Cecilia for an additional 12 speed from Imprint. 307 speed, Choux, who's constantly stealthing. 307 speed Choux, who's constantly stealthing with FCC's barriers. Now you've got to use AoE attacks to knock her out of stealth. Huh. Got to use AoE attacks to hit hard enough to break the shield to knock her out of stealth. And I can run her with, I don't know, what are units that react badly to AoE attacks? Maybe Bystander Hua Young, who kills somebody on your team when you try to knock my Choux out of stealth. Maybe Child Senya, who CR pushes and heals and does horrible things when you try to use any kind of AoE skills. Now, you know, you could just use a non-attack skill. Sure, right? You could use a non-attack skill to pull her out of stealth, right? A strip. But stealth gives you 50% damage reduction. That's so much damage reduction that I don't need to run proof anymore on her. I could probably slap a little bit of effect resistance on her and, you know, maybe give her Bastion. I mean, sure, you could Soul Burn, ignore ER. I don't know. There's so much synergy that can come out. This is going to make a good unit insane. I think Choux's going to be crazy now. Don't even get me started on the synergy with this unit, who is so insanely strong and good right now. Oh my god, she is knocking my socks off. Yeah, so this EE is going to be really good, guys. I'm kind of excited for what it's going to do for Choux. Those of you who really, really like rat gaming, I know I do. I love using Urban Shadow Choux's S3 because I'll pull that trigger, I'll shout Giant Rat Gun, and my daughter from the other side of the room will scream Giant Rat Gun, which is adorable and amazing. So we both love Urban Shadow Choux, and I'm not so sure people are going to love what's going to happen with Speed Imprint, FCC barriers, effect resistance Choux, with Peyra. I got to applaud Smilegate, right? One of our big complaints is we're all playing the same units over and over again. It's the same fights over and over again, and we really want RTA to be a little different. They're really working at dropping units that synergize with each other. The balance patch is changing a bunch of units who aren't used very much and tying them into Tori's kit. This EE is definitely tying into usage with the balance patch units and with potential uses with Peyra. They're really trying to change it up, make us play new things, make us buy new things, and rely less on what we were using and more on what's coming. Now, whether or not this is the best way to do it or not, at least they're pushing towards a little bit of a different future, a little bit more variety in what we're seeing. Now, if we can just get some more changes towards our PvE, I think we'll be in. So that's it. I just wanted to talk a little bit and gush a little bit about this EE and bring to light one of the negatives of not having a good, robust customer service team and how it is actually impacting us a little bit. Hopefully, Smilegate will see it, acknowledge that, and get some more people on the CM team one way or the other so that we can have a little bit better access to letting Korea know when there's a major problem like this so that people can continue to play their game and have access. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll go into more details on this as well as many other things in Wednesday night's post-maintenance podcast. I'll see you guys there. Have a great one, Epic 7.